We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Florida Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
He'll hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Keeps it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate.
Only traveling for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. Still going. It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. In the red area, it's Bryant. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Now give it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags a quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the single back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. The catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready.
The pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the 1st. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the handoff. It's Bryant. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn.
Breaks into the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made by the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Powers through. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
21, Penn State, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
Turner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And he keeps it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about about trying to advance to the national championship, it comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity. Avoid
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to throw it again. And it falls incomplete. He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Gators pick up enough for a 1st down. Gives it to the back. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here's the 2nd down play. Give it to the back again. Breaks free. As the 1st down is still going. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Handoff inside. Looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and they've got him.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Pressure is coming. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Wants to throw it. It'll end up being a safety. Looks like a man is down on the field at the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Breaks an open space.
Returner is tackled down at the 37. And your Florida Gators will take over.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And now the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Throws it to the right. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Gators come to the line with first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Touchdown, Florida. Add 6 more points to the total.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution. They put another touchdown up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
My Gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Which toward the sideline finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility. And on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They pressure it and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Florida's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
But I feel like they call that no, and chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Catch made on the right side. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. He's going to hand this off. Touchdown, Florida. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Cook. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. And especially
touchdown, Southern Cal. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now from the pistol formation. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just
looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Scanning the field. It's Cook. And the ball is hauled in.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Caught for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On the ground, it's Bryant. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Warner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Cook. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Pass caught. Second down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can...
Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 28, USC 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. To the air. It's Cook. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Ball fielded at the 45. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They make the tackle, but that one moves it inside the red zone. The Gators are going to take advantage of this red zone trend.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Cook. The receiver grabs it. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Running through the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With sure hands, it's Castro. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it with room to run. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Cook. Gets made on the out route. Running with purpose. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes for defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The pocket breaking down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Caught over the middle. It's Castro. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Breaks free. Oh, what a spin. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. To throw, it's Cook. And it's caught.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. And off in a single back formation. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Cook. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. A quick juke. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll leave it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Cook. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take it. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at the throw for it. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
1 quarter away from crowning the national champion in this college football season. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tailback with another carry. And the defense wraps him up.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Here comes the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Dropping back, it's Cook. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark. Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They'll kick it away here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for the wideout. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense makes the recovery, but turnover on downs. He didn't get to the sticks. Now the offense is set up with a short field. To the air. It's Cook. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. That completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
We'll hand it off. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there.